Hey guys, it's Donation Productions here, bringing you guys another video. Now, as planned today, this is going to be my City View Center Part 2. So, this Part 2 video is going to be about the dangers of the landfill. It's kind of going to be an update on my previous one, which I did last summer. I did the Part 1 video last summer, so if you guys haven't checked out Part 1 yet, I suggest you guys go check that out. So, Part 2 is going to be about dangers of the landfill. Now, if you look closely at the buildings at City View Center in Garbage Heights, Ohio, you can tell that there's methane leaking out of the building. So basically, it's dangerous. And pretty much, Giant Eagle is still there. It's like, why are they still there? Since then, the ground has gotten worse. The parking lot has gotten worse. It's starting to sink even worse. And you know how dangerous the landfill can be because, I really think, to be honest, this shouldn't have been built on the landfill to begin with because whoever's idea was, it was stupid enough to put it on the landfill. So, now, pretty much most of the buildings since now are pretty much fixed except for the PetSmart because the PetSmart hasn't been fixed yet. All the windows haven't been replaced yet, unfortunately. So, so pretty much all the buildings are fixed. I don't know what the point of that is, because I know there's a new developer going on. There's a new developer happening on the property. Now, Giant Eagle was actually closed for a while because of the whole pandemic going on, but it was only just curbside pickup and the same day delivery, so it's like, it was like temporarily closed. That's what I want to see Giant Eagle. I don't know how the hell Giant Eagle can still be there, because, the point is, Giant Eagle's been there since they opened in 2006, so pretty much Walmart and everything else closed up a little bit 2 years after that, so, Walmart closed in 2008, Circuit City closed in 2008, the Bottom Dollar, it was a former Bottom Dollar in 2009, and I don't know when that closed. If somebody can give me an answer to that, I would appreciate that. Dick's Sporting Goods closed in 2009, PetSmart closed in 2008, the Bed Bath & Beyond closed in 2009, so Joann's closed in 2008. I know there was another strip mall right next to City View Center, which pretty much sunk, because, one of the doors you can't even open because the ground is pretty much sunk, and it's kind of bad. If you look at some of those videos, if you look up City View Center on YouTube, there's like a gazillion, there's like thousands of City View Center videos, and that's how dangerous that can be. Now, that proves how dangerous it can be to put something on a toxic landfill, because, methane is very, very, very toxic, which means I think it can kill you, if I'm not mistaken. So, pretty much, a lot of people don't even realize, when people shop there at Giant Eagle, they don't even realize how smelly it is over there, because it smells like methane at City View. So, if you look up some of the, people were like smelling the landfill, and like I said, the buildings were built on top of a methane landfill, and it was really toxic to begin with. And pretty much City View Center opened 2006, but it's like most of the property was starting to have troubles with the foundations. The foundations of the buildings began troubling after a while, so the troubles began, the foundations around 2007, 2008, and that's when pretty much all the buildings, including, starting with Walmart, that's where all the buildings started to leave because of how dangerous that could be. So pretty much the troubling began after the foundations started to sink. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, the dangers of landfill, because like I said, there's methane leaking out of some of the buildings, and, most of the buildings had methane gas pumps attached to it. And I think Giant Eagle is the only one that still has the methane gas pump connected. And because I know one of the strip malls across the street from City View, well, there was a methane pump that kind of looks like it's been bent over because the whole entire ground was sinking. The building was sinking. So the ground was pretty much sinking around the property. So the foundation was kind of in trouble. So that explains why all the buildings that were in the strip mall were pretty much leaving. They left because of the foundations getting in trouble. Yeah, so pretty much, some of the buildings by now, I think, PetSmart and Walmart are becoming very, very, very moldy, and they're pretty much cleaning up all the stuff that's in the buildings. Because that tells me somebody is trying to do something with the property. I know last time I checked, there was supposed to be a park or something. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what I read on that comment, but it was supposed to be like a park or something. So pretty much the whole entire property, I feel like sooner or later is gonna be demolished. I hope. And what's interesting enough is they're trying to lease out the Walmart, which really doesn't make sense because I know a lot of vandals have been in there. They pretty much boarded up the entrance to the building. So I'm talking about if you entered the garden center, the former garden center, they pretty much boarded up the entrance to the building, so pretty much the main building. And the only way you can get in is there's a lot of entryways there. It's really interesting enough to see somebody trying to lease that building out when it's completely sinking. So, but yeah, well, anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up for this video. This was my CDB Center Part 2 video. Yeah. Anyways, guys, it's pretty much gonna wrap up for the CDB Center Part 2 video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye, everybody.